Hey guys, welcome back to Review with Jade. Thank you for watching, all of you. Hope you're all safe and sound. I'd like to give a special thank to my family, my friends, and my supporters, my fans. So today I'd like to talk about one of my favorite series of all the time, which is Glee. Glee has been part of my life basically since I was in high school. So I'd like to share with you my thoughts, and I'd like to answer to some questions that my friends made it for me. So the first question, I actually made it myself because I want to share with you. How did I end up watching Glee? So a couple of friends and I were really addicted to TV series. So we were sharing like, oh my god, you need to see this and that. One day, one of these friends told me, oh, listen, I've seen this series and it seems really interesting. I think you should watch it. At first, I wasn't sure because, it was not a fantasy or anything like supernatural. So I was like, let's see. But after the first episode, I completely fall in love with it. So it's thanks to my friend, actually, that I watch it, and then I spread the word, and all of my friends watch it, basically. So now the second question, which is the first one that my friends made. So the question is, who was your favorite character back then, and what about now? The first time I watched it, I fell in love with Rachel Berry. I mean, I was obsessed. Until, I don't know, maybe season 4, season 5, and then I completely changed my mind. So now that I'm rewatching it and I already know what's happening later, I think my favorite character is not Rachel Berry anymore, which is an interesting one anyway. So I actually don't think I have a favorite character in season 1, unfortunately, but let's see what's next. Okay, third question, which is a little bit different from the previous one. Who was the best character for you? Okay, let's say that objectively, I think that Bart Hummel wins this category. You might ask me why, or you might not, because you know that in season 1, Bart Hummel is one of the most supportive parents of one of the, the main character, which is Kurt. I think his reaction when Kurt confesses to him that he's actually homosexual is one of the best reaction. Because, of course, he's, he's a normal dad that he always had a thought that his son was gay, was homosexual, but he never pushed him to open up, and is grateful that finally he can talk to him. And after that, there's a few scenes with them that I really, really appreciated, especially when he defends his son with Finn when they need to share the room. So definitely Bart Hummel is the best character, even though we can say that Sue Sylvester has a huge space in the season 1, and she's close to be, the best character, probably the second one, I will say. So moving on the fourth question. Okay, so which is the most annoying and avoidable plot of the season 1? Definitely the love triangle between Will, Terry, and Emma. I think that at first it was, actually nice, even if it's a cliche, But Terry was kind of annoying. She was pretending to be pregnant, and I don't know. I simply find that all the storyline annoying, so that's it. On the opposite side, which is the best plot that season 1 has? Well, there's a lot of good plots that we have, but I think, reprising the other question, that the relationship between Kurt and Bart, so father-son, it's actually the best storyline that the season 1 has. Well, the reasons, I said it before, so I don't need to mention it another time. Moving on the following question. Who was the worst character of season 1? Well, it's connected to what I said before. I think Terry Schuster was the worst character because she doesn't have a development. She pretend to be pregnant for quite a while. She's basically just listened to her sister, which she's clearly on the wrong side, and probably she's even more annoying than her, but she doesn't have that much space. So yeah, definitely Terry Schuster. Actually Terry something, because Schuster is her husband, ex-husband surname. Who was your favorite ship? Well, I don't know. I mean, in season 1, there's, some couples, but I never liked Finn, so I cannot like Finchel. Sorry, Finchel's fans. Nothing against the actors. I really appreciated them. Rest in peace, Corey. But I never liked Finchel. Not even the first time I watched it. What other ships we have? Well, we have Pac and Queen, who are nice. Pac and Santana, but they are not really a couple. I will say, if I have to choose, probably Bart and Carol. So, Cart's father and Finn's mother. I think they are the cutest one so far. Obviously, from season 2 on, there's a lot of more ships and we can decide it better. Okay, next question is actually interesting. If you were in William McKinley High School, who would you date? Which member of the Glee Club would you date? Honestly, since we are in season 1, I think I wouldn't date anyone. Probably from season 2 on, I have a couple of options, yes, definitely. But right now, I will say no one, because I mean, yeah, Queen is hot, Pac as well, but they are not really, trustworthy, so I think they will cheat, definitely. So I wouldn't date none of them. This question is actually good. Thank you, my friend, for sharing it. So, why would you suggest to people to watch Glee, and who would you suggest it to? Honestly, I would suggest it to everybody. Because I think that there's a lot of different people represented, like Asian people, black people, homosexual people, and so on. So I think it's good for everybody to be aware that there's people who are different, but still we need to accept them. And why would you suggest it? Well, basically I already answered to it, because, it's good to see the point of view of this character, which, reflect the reality some way. Finally, the last question, which is from my best friend. Thank you for sharing it. Which is the biggest thing that you learned from Glee? Well, I think the answer is pretty obvious. Acceptance. Acceptance in two ways. Not just for myself, because I accepted myself when I was in high school, thanks to Glee, but even accepting the others. The others who are different from you, but they are still special, they are still human, and we belong to the same world. So why would I judge anyone? I don't need to. So thank you for all the questions that you made. I really appreciated you watching this video. And hopefully I'm gonna be back for season 2. Because honestly, season 1 is quite good. But I do think that season 2 and season 3 are the most interesting one to be explored. So I will see you soon, hopefully. Take care and don't stop believing.